now that I got here, I'm fine.
Okay, because Michael said that...
Yes, I know what Michael said, but I think he exaggerated my condition so that, Marcy would let me go. Actually, once I had my medicine, I was okay. I'm going to be fine. And you know what? So is your son.
Okay, can I check you out?
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
Can I remove your jacket?
Sure. Todd, listen, Sam has been sleeping through most of this. He's an absolute angel.
Well, he's just like me.
And Sam is such a perfect name for him. I'm so sorry I couldn't talk Marcy into surrendering.
Hey, you know, when I told you you should go back to Paris, if I'd known you were going to go to Paris, Texas,
What? You would have given me different advice?
Do I still need to be worried about you?
To recap our news story, Victoria Lord Davidson, a well-known publisher from Landview, Pennsylvania, was just released from a local cafe where kidnapper Marcy McBain was holding her hostage.
You okay?
Mrs. Davidson, is it true that you are a waitress at the Bonjour Cafe? If I could...
Thanks a lot, Todd.
Sorry, why don't we try another channel?
Right now, we have more questions and answers as Mrs. McBain, her husband, and the little boy remain sequestered inside the Bonjour Cafe.
Why would they let McBain go in there? That can't be standard procedure.
No. I think I'm gonna try John. I'll go try Todd.
Yeah.
Who are you following, my wife or your niece?
I'm gonna go help Nigel with the coffee.
Nora,
No, I promise. I'm not gonna brew it. I'm just gonna bring it.
that's not why I want you to stay.
Victoria Davidson shares an emotional reunion with her brother, the biological father of Marcy McBain's adopted son. Michael
Say
McBain,
that 5
the adopted
times
father
fast,
of the
dear.
little boy they named Tommy is now inside
No,
the
my
diner
dad is
with
his
wife
father, and we
son,
named him
apparently
Sam.
having convinced
Thank
his
you.
wife to let Miss Davidson go.
One thing I don't get. Star's Aunt Vicky, she's totally rich, right?
Oh, yes, born with a silver spoon in her mouth.
So why is she working in some grungy diner?
You know, that's a question we'd all like to know the answer to.
Todd, if the family's watching us on television back home, they're going to have a lot of questions they want answers to. Besides, the reporters are doing their
questions I want
jobs.
answered first.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Blood pressure's fine considering. How's her mental state?
Oh, Todd, Nikki Smith is not here, okay? Besides, I sincerely doubt the paramedic can tell whether Nikki is back by checking my vital signs. I'm as compass mentis as I could possibly be.
You should still go and get a thorough examination. Huh? See?
I will, as soon as I know that Marcy and the baby are safe. Thank you.
Thank you. So what went down in there? I mean, really?
Todd, Marcy doesn't want to hurt anybody.
Doesn't mean she won't.
How you feeling now, Mrs. Davidson?
Oh, John, thank you. I'm much better. Thanks for taking care of me.
Agent Sutton, man, that big eye. Whenever you feel up to it, we're going to need a complete report.
Fine. Do you think I could call my family first, please?
Can we get Miss Davidson the phone?
Wait a minute here. What are you waiting on, Sutton? You got that psycho in there with my kid, now with her husband, who's probably making plans for her to escape. Why don't you get the hell in there and get them out?
Think he still remembers me?
Oh, Mike, of course he does.
Yeah, those big cheeks I love.
You know what? He got all 4 of his on the bottom. Look, his teeth. He got all 4.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. And you know what? He's talking now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, you don't want to go away from Daddy, huh? He's talking now. He's speaking in almost whole sentences. I mean, sometimes, well, most of the time, he forgets the verbs, but he knows how to get his point across. At least to me, right? Right? Well, Lou means I love you.
Lalo, Tommy.
Mike, come with us. Oh, please, come with us, Michael. We can be a family again. Please.
Bone. It's where you really want. You want these guys storming the diner while Marcy's got a gun. You really want to put your child at risk. What do you think? I don't know.
Marcy can't stay in there forever, and there's nowhere else for her to go. She's not going to put that child in danger.
She already has, Vicky.
Todd, I really think she's beginning to understand what it is she has to do.
I don't think so. I think if she did understand, she'd have sent you out here with your nephew.
I'm not following Jessica or Natalie. What is your problem?
Well, their mother's been through hell today. Their nephew's been taken hostage, and you're drooling over both of them.
I have the FBI. They have me on hold for Mom. Thanks.
Jessica?
Oh, Mom, thank God. We were so worried. Are you okay?
I'm fine, sweetheart. And it's so good to hear your voices. I'm fine now.
I would give anything to come with you and Tommy, but you know we can't.
Why not?
Look outside. As much as I don't want to lose Tommy to Todd, I don't want to lose you to a sniper.
No, Michael. Michael, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
Marcy,
happen.
you're not cooperating. You're not surrendering. You took Vicki Davidson hostage.
Look, I am not the criminal. I am not a criminal. Todd Manning is the criminal, Michael. He doesn't know Tommy. He doesn't love Tommy. He just thinks that he's his, a possession. That's all he thinks.
I know it's not fair.
You're damn right it's not fair. Especially not to Tommy. I mean, if I give him up now, he's the one who is gonna suffer the most.
What do you think is gonna happen? But you're gonna hang on to him while you shoot your way out of here and just pray that he doesn't get hit by a bullet?
No. Michael, I would never hurt Tommy. You know that. Okay, John said that he's gonna get us a car, and he's going to get us a plane,
And then what?
then we're gonna fly someplace safe. We're gonna go someplace safe where no one knows who we are, and where no one will take our son away from us,
Marcy,
Michael.
that is never gonna happen. I'm sorry. This is the end of the line.
Dad's here too. He's getting on the phone.
Thanks. Vicky, thank God.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry that I frightened all of you, okay?
You don't have to apologize for that.
Listen, I'm gonna get the jet fired up. We're gonna come down there and bring you.
Wait a minute, Clint. I appreciate that, but I can't leave here just yet.
Why not?
Because I want to stay with Todd until he gets his son back and I make sure that, everything is okay. Look, I'm all right, okay? And I'll explain everything to you when I get home.
Well, when is that gonna be?
Soon, darling. I promise you, okay? Look, I've missed you all very, very much, but I want to go back to Todd now, all right?
We love you, Mom. Love you, Mom.
I love you all, okay? Very, very much. And I'll call you later, okay?
Okay. Bye. Bye.
She all right?
Yeah, she sounded like her old self. I'm just coming home soon. Yeah, it's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, John.
Is everything okay at home?
Yeah, it's fine, thank you. Did anything happen to us?
No, nothing.
Just gotta give Mike more time.
Right.
Vicky! Is it all right? Can we come in?
Oh, John, is it all right?
It's okay by me, Agent Sutton. Let them through.
Miss Marasco, if I could just ask you a few questions. Not now, but I'd like to know is
Move
this
back.
your
Move back.
son?
Oh, I hope you don't mind us coming over. No. We're just so happy to see you in.
I just wanted to say, oh, hell.
Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Oh, sorry, Shane.
Could you give us a minute, please?
It's all right. Todd, it's all right.
Yeah. I had no idea that you knew Sally and Marcy, or that Tommy was your nephew.
Yeah, well, it's a lot to fathom, isn't it?
I want you to know that I'm not sorry that I helped Marcy, but I'm awfully sorry for the trouble that it made for you.
Jeez, did you know that Sally Ann was really Marcy?
Yeah, I found out a while ago.
And yet you continued to help her. Wow. Well, you did what you thought was right. I understand that.
Thank you.
Oh, honey. Listen, the problem is you could be in a little bit of trouble now.
What else is new?
Excuse me. Are we going to talk about the great big elephant in the room? I mean, parking lot?
Does Charlie know who you really are?
Who I really am? If you mean my last name and my life story? No, not so much.
Well, if he's anywhere near a TV tonight, he sure will now.
While the hostage situation continues, Victoria Lord Davidson reunites with fellow employees of the Bonjour Cafe. It would seem Miss Davidson
We're
is
supposed
living
to
something
care
of a
about
double
this?
life here in Paris,
Why?
Texas.
Come on, take your mind off things. You're starting to sound like me, Langston. Well, don't you want to look nice for tomorrow's welcome home party for your brother? Whatever. I wonder if Cole's watching this stuff.
Oh, I'm sure they're hanging on to every word, Shea Buchanan.
Oh, really? Then why hasn't he called me yet? And why did you mute the TV? I need to know what's going on. Give it to me. Why isn't Marcy coming out yet?
Mike, you could help us. You could if you really wanted to, Michael. You could help us.
How?
People have been helping us every step of this way. They don't even know us, and they've been sacrificing, and then you don't
What
even
do I
know.
have left to sacrifice? I have lost everything. And when I could have helped, you wouldn't give me the chance.
If you had told me the truth about Todd being Tommy's father from the beginning, then this would never have happened, Michael. This would never have happened. I never would have left before the custody hearing, before
I made a terrible mistake. Just like you made when you took off.
I lost everything. I lost my job. I lost you, Michael. I was not about to lose my baby.
You don't have to lose me. Marcy, I'm right here, but we can't stay in this diner for the rest of our lives. Look, if you cooperate with the authorities, you might not even do jail time. No, you can plead this out, Marcy. Vicky will vouch for you, and John, maybe will be granted visitation.
Visitation? Do you think I want to visit my son, Michael? How do I do that? I mean, knowing that he belongs to someone else, Michael, how do I live without my son? How do I do
You do
that?
it the same way I have. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to him. He thinks that I just disappeared on him.
I couldn't trust you. I just couldn't trust you, Michael, okay? And I thought you understood. I heard you. I heard you say that you understood.
What? When did you ever hear me say that?
Weeks ago, you came to visit me across the street in the motel, and I heard you talking to Gigi.
You were there?
Yes, I was in the bathroom. I was hiding.
You were there, you heard me, and you couldn't even trust me enough to come out?
I wanted to, Michael, I wanted to.
I poured my heart out to Gigi. And you heard that, and you still couldn't come out.
I thought you were gonna take Tommy away. Michael,
What about now? What about now? What, am I supposed to trust you now when I come in here and you've got a gun on me?
As the standoff continues, and we enter into the 5th hour here, and there's no movement inside the cafe, is the FBI planning to accede to any of Marcy McBain's demands?
We have no comment at this time.
They better
Sir,
not
just one more...
cave.
Lieutenant McBain, or more precisely, ex-lieutenant. Sources say you were suspended for hiding the truth about your adopted nephew's paternity. Now your entire family is in jeopardy in there. Any regrets?
None.
Vicky, your brother?
Yeah?
I whipped him at the zoo.
How do you know my brother? Say not now.
It's a long story.
Yeah, are you hungry? I could kick you up something. What am I saying? I hope she's not trashing the place in there. She already did enough damage when she didn't even intend to. Well, you come on. Let's get you sat down and comfortable at least.
What Vicky's brother and that Ramsey guy did to us, that's our little secret now, okay? Why? Because I said so. Do you see Aunt Vicky in the background? I wonder what that reporter's asking her.
Oh, let's find out.
I think it's this.
Miss Davidson, just one question, please.
Your friends and family thought you were living the high life in Paris, France. Instead, you came to Paris, Texas and took up waitressing. Why is that?
And she's damn good at it. Pardon my French.
Look, I understand you're desperate for airtime, guys, to fill it, but This story is about my brother and his son, and I'd like to keep the focus on that, okay?
I understand you went home after the death of a family friend and just recently returned to Paris. If your family's watching, will you tell them at least what brought you back here?
What else? A man, okay? Now leave her alone.
That's enough of that.
And Dorian, a man.
To recap our news story, Victoria Lord Davidson,
A man?
publisher from Landview, Pennsylvania.
Well, she did say that she had someone in her life.
Yeah, well, it's just, how serious can it be? We don't even know his name.
Well, there are a lot of things that we don't know about your mother these days.
Maybe she really is Nikki Smith.
No. If she was, she wouldn't have come home when Marty died.
And she wouldn't have called tonight.
I'm gonna go check on Bree.
Yeah, I'll come with you. I know this isn't the best time, but have you happened to notice the way Jared's been looking at you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you've been acting so concerned about your mother that I think the gig's up. I don't think he's gonna believe your tests anymore.
Okay, well, I think you're right, but now is not the right time to talk about it.
Look, hey. I'm working on something that might stop Jared from trying to sell our vineyard back to B. Please, just give me a little more time. I'll be quick. Hello.
You sure your mom's okay?
Yes.
I'm glad. I know she means everything to you. I feel a little in the way here. Okay then, I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
Good night, Natalie.
We can't let this stalemate go on forever.
I'm telling you, Mike's the one person to get Marcy to surrender peacefully.
Well, what if he doesn't? We haven't had any communication from him. What if we've endangered his life now?
We always knew you were someone special, Vicky.
And I'll always remember how you taught me that specials doesn't have an apostrophe.
Right there, Gigi Marasco. That word.
Todd? What'd you do that for? She's not responsible for what happened to Sam.
I want you to call in and talk to Marcy.
Why?
You're trained in hostage situations and you have a relationship with the perp. You're our final shot.
You forced my hand. Michael, you forced my hand, and look, I don't know what else to do, okay? I don't know what else to do because you keep saying that this is the end, but it can't be the end. Michael, it can't be the end because I don't know how to give my baby.
Marcy, I didn't think that I could either. Right? But this doesn't have to be the end of your life. Of our life as a family. Look, I'm here now. Okay, we're together again. We can make this decision together.
I don't know how to... No, you mean that you are gonna tell me what to do, Michael? That's what you mean.
No, you have to make this decision. If you can decide to forgive me for not telling you that Todd was Tommy's biological father, we'll be able to be together again. We'll be able to get each other through this.
I don't know how to do that, Michael. How do we forgive each other for what we've done? How do we do that?
Because we love each other. I know that no matter what has happened, you still love me. Marcy, being with you again, it's like I have my life back. Marcy, you are my life. You always have been, and you always will be. Marcy, I love you.
I love you too.
Dorian, I know you don't want to hear about Aunt Vicky and her new boyfriend, but I need to know about my brother.
Fine, we will turn the TV back on. But you simply cannot keep listening to the same drivel. And I'm sure if something new does happen, the phone will be ringing off the hook.
So if something bad happens, you just don't want me to see it?
Please don't even think that. All right, now, look, why don't you sit down? I want the two of you to just focus on something else. Oh, how about this? Why don't you help me plan Adriana's wedding?
Are you kidding me? I'm not helping that traitor.
Hi, sweet girl.
I almost lost my mommy tonight. I remember a few months ago when I thought you'd have to grow up without me. I was so scared. I understand why Marcy did what she did tonight. If somebody told me I couldn't see you grow up, I don't know what I'd do. I love you so much.
So what happened to that bad girl who didn't care about her mom? Or her husband? Or her little brat? Where'd my test go?
In sleepy Paris, Texas, Friday night drama usually means a high school ball game. Now in a town where just about everybody knows your name, citizens draw together to offer comfort, support, and prayer.
Yeah, I love you guys too. Oh yeah, I'll call you when I learn anything else. Oh, wait, don't hang up. Natalie, you want to talk to your brothers?
Sure, thanks. Hey, Kevin, Charlie, I know.
It was time to switch from caffeine to something that was going to help you sleep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, any clues to what Vicky was actually doing in Texas?
Reevaluating her life, huh?
A lot of that going around. Good for her.
Yeah, I just hope that she comes home soon.
Well, she said she was going to, and that she misses you all like crazy.
Oh, we miss her too.
Yeah, I miss her. I haven't been a very good friend to her lately.
Well, how could you be? Vicky hasn't been around here.
Yeah, but I didn't know she was in Texas, and she didn't know what I was doing with you.
I don't really blame Gigi for this. I blame myself.
And why is this your fault?
You know, everyone said that I should have handled this whole custody battle a little differently. You know, that I should have been maybe a little more compassionate or something.
And what do you think?
I don't know. They might have something. Maybe if I hadn't been more, you know, if I hadn't been so impatient about wanting him, if I hadn't said, no, I can't wait, I gotta have him right now, all or nothing, then maybe Marcy wouldn't have felt threatened and she wouldn't have run. This is the point where you're not saying anything.
No, I'm not. No. Hindsight is 20/20, dog. Okay? And who knows what any of us would have done differently. But the point is now you have to look forward.
To what? I have no idea what all this has done to Sam. It hasn't ruined his life already. He could die as a result.
No, that's not going to happen. Marcy loves that child more than life itself. She is not going to let anything happen to it.
I'm glad you're here. Not that you had to endure all this, but you know how to help him.
There's no way I'm gonna lure Marcy out into the open so some anxious sharpshooter can take a crack at her. I want to give her a chance to walk through that door with Michael and Tommy.
We're gonna give it another half hour. After that, time's up. We're gonna have to go in.
I wish I could stay here forever.
What are we gonna do, Marcy?
We can still go away, Mike. We can go to South America.
Marcy.
We can do it. What? I know you think I'm dreaming, but you know, having you here with us, I believe that anything's possible. I really do. I believe that we can do anything, Mike.
That's for you.
I can't get that.
If you don't talk to them, they're gonna come in here.
Hello?
Marcy? Agent Sutton.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to John. I don't want to talk to you.
The car you requested is a few minutes away, and we've procured a plane for you and your son.
You better not be lying to me. Do you hear me? Because I still have a hostage.
We are very much aware of that. As soon as you bring him and the baby out, you have my word and John's, you will not be hurt.
That's good, because that's exactly what I wanted to hear. We're almost home, Mike. Michael, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
You called me a hostage.
Oh, Mike, come on. That's just what I wanted them to think. You know Oh, come on, please. Mike, please, come on. Just...
Marcy, there isn't going to be a car or a plane. Do you think they're just going to let you go?
No, look, John said...
I know what John said. I heard what they were planning. It's a trick.
What do you... A trick?
Hey, son. So, when Marcy comes out and she notices that there's no car, she's liable to freeze, right? So what are you going to do to protect my son?
Sam is our top priority. That's why we need to break this impasse. The longer this thing keeps going on, the greater the chance of somebody getting hurt.
We won't let that happen.
My mom didn't do anything wrong. Okay, well, there was that one time at the doctor's office when she scraped that lady's car.
Okay, Shane, zip it.
Sorry, I was just trying to help. Like you were trying to help Sally.
Listen, I already told you, I knew Marcy was a fugitive, and I did what I could to help her keep her son.
Such as?
Giving her money, buying her groceries, helping her get a job, babysitting, taking down the posters Todd Manning put up.
That's enough. Gigi Marasco, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. You understand your rights?
They're arresting Gigi.
What? Gigi! Gigi!
I don't think she can hear you. Is that her son?
What have I done, Mike? What have I done?
Don't do that to my mom.
Gigi Marasco, a waitress at the Bonjour Cafe, who apparently befriended both Lord Davidson and McBain, is being taken into custody by local officials for aiding and abetting a fugitive.
What about my son? Who's going to take care of my son?
We've got Shane. Gigi. Sheriff, could you just give her a minute with her son, please?
Make it snappy.
You be good for Mo and Noelle, okay? And don't forget to use your inhaler if you start to feel wheezy. Don't try and tough it out. If it gets really bad, you have to take him to the yard.
You won't be gone that long, you hear?
Have Mo teach you how to make some grilled cheese sandwiches, okay? Women love a man who can cook.
What's gonna happen to you?
I love you, okay? You'll be fine.
Okay, time's up. Let's go.
Mom! Mom, don't hurt her! I love you.
Stay here.
It won't hurt her, okay?
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll take it.
She can't. Mike, she can't lose her son. She can't.
We're not going to South America. You know that, right? We are not going to make our son grow up like this. Having nightmares, watching his mother wave a gun around, always afraid that his family is going to be taken away from him. Because you know, no matter where we go, Todd is going to be right behind us.
I don't want him to be unhappy, Mike. I don't want
I know. Todd and Blair aren't the ideal parents. But for all of his flaws, we know that Todd's a good dad. And the truth is, he's better for Tommy than we are right now.
You really think that, Mike?
Yes. I've thought about this a long time. Tommy is still so young. And I know that we don't ever want him to forget about us, but he's young enough that he will, and that's a blessing. Tommy has a bunch of people to love him and to take care of him, and that's so much better for a kid than a life on the run, a life as a fugitive. We have to let him go, Marcy, but on our own. If we don't, I'm afraid that I'm going to be saying goodbye to both of you. Forever.
What the heck are you and I doing? I mean, maybe we better figure that out because it would be awfully hard to tell Vicky something we don't know ourselves.
See, this is the problem with lawyers. We get very obsessive about definitions and verbal nuances. I say, why force a label on something that's naturally evolving all on its own, huh?
Whoops! Wait, am I interrupting something?
Well, at least it wasn't Dorian this time.
I'm good. What can I say?
You're with Bree. No one was watching you. That was real.
You were watching me. Nash could walk by any second. He's already suspicious.
You're not Tess, sweetie.
You heard what my family said. They're scared that Nikki's gonna come back and take over Vicky's life. It's happened before.
Some whacked out family you've got here.
Sure is, from all three sides, so you fit in perfectly. It is a good thing that you're not really related to Jessica. Of course, if you're not gonna take advantage of your situation, then...
I think you're the one trying to take advantage.
Well, when the board votes on whether BE is gonna buy Nash's vineyard, I'll prove to you then whose side I'm on.
I want proof now.
Well, you can't always get what you want.
Yeah, I can.
Star, that is not the way to talk about a relative.
Are you kidding me, Aunt Dorian? I could say a heck of a lot worse right now about her. Come on! Adriana is the reason why Sam was taken away from us. It's the reason why he is in this situation right now. Why Mrs. McBain snapped and is threatening to kill Aunt Vicky. And you best believe that as soon as my dad and mom get back with Sam, we are throwing Adriana and Rex straight in jail. And you know what? I don't think that they cover prison weddings in that magazine.
Star, Langston, you've never had a sister, have you? And now that you are Adriana's foster sister, you've come at a very, very happy moment in her life. And as her foster sister, you'll be part of the wedding. I will get you a gorgeous dress. So, of course, you'll help me plan the wedding, right?
Shane, honey, I think you should go home now with Noelle and Mo, okay? And first thing in the morning, we'll see what's up with your mom, okay?
Yes.
I'm surprised you're still here.
I'm relieved that I am.
I think he means that you're supposed to go to the hospital to get checked out.
Why? I'm absolutely fine.
Vicky, you know that I appreciate you being here. I really do. Please, go take care of yourself. If not for yourself, then for me.
All right, okay. But look, if you need anything...
If I need anything happens, I'll call you. Blair's on her way anyways.
Well, that's good.
And you call me
I will
in case
call
I know
you.
you're okay?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll call you.
All right, how much longer are we going to give him?
Sutton wants to make a move, but I know my brother. I know he can do this.
One way or another, this better end soon.
No, I can't. No, Michael, I can't lose him. I can't.
No, Marcy, you already have. Marcy, there's two ways that this can end. All right, we can give Tommy to Todd, and then we can watch him grow up from a distance. Yes, but we will be there to watch him grow into a wonderful man. Or we can try to shoot our way out of here and risk all getting caught in the crossfire. Marcy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but we have to give him up now. We have to let him go, and we have to do it together. Because once he's gone, what else are we gonna have but each other?
No, Mike, I can't do it. Mike, I can't do it. Please don't make me do it.
I have something for you.
Where'd you get that?
doesn't matter. What matters is what it says on the inside.
We are one.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Somebody want to tell me what was going on here?
I just made a move on your wife.
We're part of the reason this is happening.
You have to love him enough to let him go.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on Soap.